How long does extradition take? Have you ever wondered how long it actually takes for one country to send a person to another country to face charges? This process is known as extradition, and it can be quite complex. The time it takes for extradition can vary widely based on several factors. First, the legal framework plays a big role. Extradition is based on treaties between countries that outline how the process should work. Countries with strong extradition treaties tend to handle requests more quickly. On the other hand, if there is no treaty in place, the process can slow down significantly. Next, there is the investigation and evidence gathering phase. Before a country can request extradition, it needs to have enough evidence to support that request. This can take time, as authorities may need to gather documents, interview witnesses, and even conduct forensic analysis. Once the request is submitted, it goes through court proceedings in the country where the individual is located. This is where legal arguments are made about whether extradition should be granted. If there are appeals or complications, this can lead to even more delays. Diplomatic negotiations can also add to the timeline. Sometimes, the countries involved need to discuss the situation further, especially if there are political sensitivities. These discussions can stretch the process out even longer. In crime films, extradition is often shown as a quick and dramatic event. However, the reality is that it can take months or even years to complete. This difference highlights how film narratives can simplify complex legal processes. Looking back at the Great Depression era, it is interesting to note that while extradition laws themselves were not directly affected by economic conditions, the overall legal environment was more stringent. During this time, there was increased scrutiny of immigrants and foreigners, which could have influenced how extradition cases were handled. In summary, extradition is a multifaceted legal process influenced by treaties, evidence, court proceedings, and diplomatic relations. The duration can vary greatly, often contrasting with the swift portrayals seen in crime movies. Understanding these factors can give you a clearer picture of how extradition really works.